Kanye West interview with Sneako and Piers Morgan is going to be lit, so let's get right in saying, don't call me Kanye West.
Call you yeah?
Just call me Ye.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So he's free to choose his own name. He feels that he has some freedom to do that. He's calling himself Ye. Well, let's just respect that.
Okay. Well, look, when I last interviewed, we had a long conversation.
And Piers Morgan knows exactly what he's doing to Kanye West. He's he's not antagonizing, but he's basically just riling Kanye West up because he knows this is actually gonna get to him, for lack of a better word.
And since then, a lot has happened in your life, and some great
Bringing up his past, that's always nice.
To try and talk to you about some of this. How would you say your life is at the moment?
Well, isn't it great? Just look at the background. Look at where they're sitting. It's amazing. Why is he wearing a hoodie if it's so hot?
I mean, you see that view?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice casual reply. And he's smiling. He knows it's funny, man.
Your life is good?
Well, judge it on the view.
Judge it on the view. You can see it for yourself. And just look like he's just mansplaining and doing the whole man thing. Like this Kanye West does not care.
Well, the view is Mallorca. I've been there. It's a beautiful place. And for all intents
and don't copyright strike me to the team of Piers Morgan nonsense. I will literally reach out to you guys and get you guys fined and sued. I don't care.
You seem very relaxed and happy. That is.
He is relaxed and happy.
Direct contrast to your public image at the moment over the last couple of years, led by your ferocious...
Wait, isn't Kanye West saying that we should love everybody?
Hang on, let me finish the question.
And Sneako was also saying the same thing.
Led by your ferocious use of...
No, but I already disagree. It's not in contrast. There's so many people and artists that are championing the idea of someone being able to just express who they really are. And
isn't that what being an artist is, that you just express yourself, whether it's bad or good?
Been able to go through the war of being attacked by the banks, being attacked.
He's calling it banks. That is so clever and creative, man. Them folks, them boys.
You know, by the banks. That's the best way to put it. Being attacked.
And he's laughing. And he got a nod of approval from Sneako.
Here with this view is
Sneako's just thinking, what a clever way to explain that.
You know, that's the win. So I think I'm in contrast to your contrast.
Okay, but the point I was...
Wait, what did he even say?
I watch what you...
Guys, this is my second time watching this interview, so I'm not going to act like... Actually, my third time, so I'm not going to act like I haven't seen it before. I know exactly what happens.
On X, you got 32 million followers.
He's already like riling Kanye West up. He knows exactly what he's doing.
You're one of the most followed people.
How does your whole team get that wrong? It's not 32 million, it's 33 million.
Wait, now look right now. You're not gonna take.
And he's basically just pissing on his achievements, and Kanye West doesn't like that. He is attention hungry, so he wants the attention for the achievement that he has achieved so far.
Inches off my dick, bro.
That is what a funny way to say that.
Take inches off my dick. Look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like,
what a funny way to...
Well, how many is it?
It even broke Sneako's whole cool facade.
You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro.
Sneako actually looks like that what is it called? That bodyguard. No, those two Mexican killers from Breaking Bad.
Like, how many followers do I have?
Just a skinnier version.
Well, how many is it?
How many inches?
I think you could do the study. You got a whole staff over there.
I thought it was 32 million. How many is it?
It's actually very... Yeah, that is just so stupid. A small stupid error from Piers Morgan's team. Just get it right, man. You're speaking to Kanye West. If you want a fruitful conversation out of this guy, just get the facts right.
You obviously know.
I mean, no. I mean, don't help them out. You know they.
I'm told it's 33 million now. So congratulations. You're slightly bigger following than I thought.
No, congratulations. Your information is correct. You're not just some, dude trying to sub.
Kanye West don't give. He don't give a damn no more.
I'm a gift, bro. You know what I mean?
Now he's just saying something.
Why do all you people in media act like you haven't played my songs at your wedding?
That's the thing. That's the thing. Kanye West is like, just be genuine and don't act like you haven't played my songs before. Put some respect on my name and so on, and on my achievements.
Or graduations or at funerals.
And Piers Morgan is actually riling Kanye West up on purpose.
When your child was born, you know, you take somebody that's living like a Lennon, a Michael Jackson, and you just take all this time to just like.
That's actually true. I mean, when Kanye West dies, because artists only explode after that death, which is so sad. And the thing is, he's going to be talked about. He's going to be remembered. Trust me, especially for modern day artists.
That nuance right there, it's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art that I put out.
Respect,
so many,
what are you talking about? I haven't said anything.
What are you talking about? It's 30. Okay, now
he's saying don't piss on my achievements, and Piers Morgan knows exactly what he's doing.
Not taking accountability or responsibility.
Literally, you said it. You implied I haven't played your music. Of course I played your music.
I need a. No, sir. This is what you get for now. We can circle back when you can count.
Okay.
Damn, and he's just leaving like that. That is amazing. True Kanye West fashion, that is what he does. He just leaves. Look at my biceps. That is what he does.
Where's he gone, Sneako?
That's it for Ye.
That's it.
Nice to meet you, Piers.
What happens right now in this dynamic? Let's see. See if somebody when somebody are opposed to you, and they see that you are alone, away from your group or away from your peers. Let me just do it like this for the webcam. When they see when the opposition sees, when your enemy sees that you are divided and you are away from your group, they can literally target you, not attack you, but they can target you and basically convince you that you should be with another group instead. So that is what is being played out here in front of our eyes.
Where's he gone?
He's trying to corner Sneako on his belief, his ideologies, his thought, and his mindset, and basically tell him that the stuff that he's doing right now with Kanye West is so stupid. Be on the right side, according to Piers Morgan.
I think he's going back to work. There's several things he's working on. I was not aware he was going to leave like this, but it seems like he's upset about the...
So it's all just a game?
Please don't interrupt people.
Is that the idea?
Oh, I mean, life is a video game, is it?
No, I just wonder what the point of this exercise.
Wait, what did he say?
Game, is it? Like this, but it seems like...
So he's trying to answer and he's just interrupting.
So it's all just a game, is that the idea?
It's all just a game. He is firing the ping pong at one attack. Let's see how Sneako responds.
Oh, I mean, life is a video game, is it?
He just deflects it. Well, life is a video game. That is, he neutralized it.
I just wonder what the point of this exercise was. Was he supposed to do?
He's doubling back.
An interview or not?
Are you supposed to do an interview? But I mean, the amount of Twitter followers, something like that, it's patronizing for no reason. You said his name incorrectly. You know his name is Ye.
That is true. If you want a conversation out of Kanye West, I mean, just play along, man.
Very public about that. Hopefully we could do it. I think this was good. We were prepared for a good interview. But come on, you know what you were doing.
That's actually true. He knew exactly what he was doing. Well, what he's doing right now, trying to get a sensational clip out of Kanye West. Even the title is even Coward Kanye West Ye walks out on Piers Morgan interview with Sneako. Well, what a way to...
Very intentionally by getting those two things, under his skin.
What a way to target a mentally ill person.
Maybe it could have been about past interview.
By the way, if Kanye West is mentally ill, why is Piers Morgan taking advantage of a mentally ill person? Doesn't that make the Piers Morgan show a very cruel show? Taking advantage of people who are mentally ill and keep telling them that they're doing stupid, wrong stuff. You're doing wrong stuff and you're mentally ill, blah, 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 blah. But let's just invite you on our show again and again and again. Why? Because it actually gets clicks.
Because of what happened yesterday. But, I mean, this information is not that difficult to get right.
It's not. It's very easy and simple. I mean, he knows a lot about Kanye West. He checks up on Kanye West.
Yeah, we called him Ye, and we got his Twitter following count wrong by 1 million, from 32 to...
Oh, that's already too... It may seem like small errors, but it is two big errors when you're dealing with somebody like Kanye West. So Piers Morgan is not his first rodeo with Kanye West, so he should actually know this. And this is either very unprofessional, or he's just ignorant, or he's doing this on purpose. And I believe that he's doing it on purpose because he has interviewed Kanye West a few times before.
33 million. Also, for the record...
And these guys are preparing for stuff like this. He literally sent his crew out to Spain just to get an interview with this mentally ill Kanye West.
You guys dicked us around yesterday, and you seem to find that very entertaining and amusing in your life.
It is entertaining when you can bamboozle somebody.
Stream, which I'm sure you will now. You kept all my crew in Spain and here waiting, and then wasted their time. And then you got us all back now, and you've wasted our time again. And you again may find that funny and entertaining, and that's fine.
It is entertaining, man.
I don't. I think it's
especially when it comes to you, Piers Morgan.
Total waste of everyone's time and effort and money.
Well, it is. I was ready for the interview yesterday too. My time is important as well, regardless if it was wasted. We had to admit this is somewhat entertaining. You know, this is going to be laughed at by many people.
True, Sneako, it is going to be laughed at.
What's entertaining?
All of these guys are entertainers, guys. Don't get it twisted. All of these are entertainers. Me too. I am also an entertainer.
That was funny. That's undeniably.
I'm more on the philosophical side, so I'm a little bit cooler than everybody else.
Off right into the beginning of an interview is funny.
Yeah.
It is funny. It's just Kanye West. Why are you doing this?
Out of interest, what do you do with him?
And the thing is, let's just see what Sneako says.
Right now. I am streaming out here. I'm editing, and I work on things behind the scenes.
And why is this credible? This is actually a very good answer. And why is this credible? Such a straight to the point answer. I think he's actually been media trained. He's basically anti-mainstream media, Sneako, but he is very good at very good at this whole debate stuff thingy, and this whole interview thingy and camera work thingy. Why? Because he's actually done various videos when he was younger on his YouTube channel. They were very cinematic, movie, filmish, and he has a lot of experience filming and executing masterpieces. And we can see that for ourselves. So it makes very good sense. It makes very perfect sense that he's working with somebody with another creative mind like Kanye West. And Piers Morgan, if he just thought about it for a few seconds, that will actually make very good... it just makes sense that Sneako is around him.
Some inspiration for art. I'm just there to try to help fulfill his vision.
I mean, they're also doing business and stuff.
Well, let me ask you the questions I would have asked him. So, I mean, out of interest, what is with his obsession with Hitler? Why is he so rampantly anti-Semitic?
And that's the thing. Why is Kanye West so... Kanye West is so attention hungry. He's an attention seeker. I have nothing against it, except when he does what it's called, amoral thing. Yeah, when he doesn't do moral things, that is when I draw the line. But Kanye West is an attention seeker for good or for bad, for good or for worse. He just wants to sell his product, and he is a marketing expert at some level.
I'm not going to answer questions on his behalf.
Well, you're going to have to.
Very good answer.
He's not there. He's not there.
What's it?
So basically, Piers Morgan cornered Sneako from the rest of his group, which is Kanye West and his crew. And he's basically cornering him, and he is trying to drag him down, and basically just squeeze a lot of information and juice out of Sneako. But Sneako is holding his own, and he has his you know what, up there. So he's just parrying the jabs that Piers Morgan is coming with.
He's not there. Literally, he's dropping a track today called Heil Hitler. Why are you happy to be associated with somebody like that out of interest?
This guy is very interested in Kanye West's life. I mean, why is Kanye West even doing all of this madness?
I'm not going to speak on his art and his vision.
I'm asking you why you.
On his art and his vision, Sneako, come on.
You're happy to be associated with somebody who most of the world believes is now a rampant anti-Semite.
What you're associated.
What is it with Piers Morgan and trying to call everybody an anti-Semite for just saying the smallest thing?
As well. Your show's called Piers Morgan Uncensored.
Yeah.
You tried to get him censored on X. And
Such a hypocrite. This guy is the definition of being a hypocrite, man.
you are on the days we're going to release this song doing an interview with him. So
And didn't this guy, wasn't this guy on Epstein Island? I actually believe that I tweeted this out a few years ago, and I'm a nobody on Twitter. But in 2022, I tweeted it out on under his comment section, a photo of Piers Morgan on the Epstein Islands with Epstein himself, who is a Jew, by the way. He was a Mossad agent, if I'm not incorrect. If I am correct. The thing is, and he just blocked me. He literally just blocked me. Somebody blocked me on his team.
we're all involved here. It's not like I'm the only one complicit.
Yeah, the reason I wanted to get him on was because I don't think anyone holds him to account for anything he does on X. And in fact,
You should be held to account, man.
he deliberately breaches all of X's rules.
And this guy was also preaching pro COVID vaccine. What is it called? The whole pro vaccine talk. He was pro that, and then later on he retracted the statements, which is such a coward way to be, to think, and to act.
And yet he does it with impunity and is allowed to do it, whereas millions of other accounts get suspended for far less offences. So I was going to ask him directly, which is why I mentioned his X following. I was going to ask him about what he puts on X and why he does this, why he continually attacks Jewish people, why he continually celebrates Adolf Hitler, and then I'm curious about
Why is Kanye West doing all these shenanigans? It is so unnecessary. But at the end of the day, Kanye West and Sneako, they're all about loving everybody. So it's totally fine.
can't answer these questions. What your association is with this guy,
I mean, if you're gonna love everybody, you're gonna love everybody, right?
and whether you're comfortable to be associated with somebody who most people consider to
Well,
be
he clearly is, and who else does he have to turn to?
an anti-Semite.
I think I just answered this question. And these are good questions. I think I just answered half.
We
of
haven't
that
answered
one.
the question, though, have you?
But I mean, if I did, you said, "What are you doing out here?" And I said, "I'm doing films and I'm recording behind the scenes and I'm streaming and I'm editing."
Yeah, or doing creative work, and Sneako is the perfect candidate for this.
And helping fulfill his
Have you
vision.
been helping him with
But
the track
if you-
Heil Hitler?
Dude, what is it with Kanye West and them boys? What is it with this guy, man?
No, I don't. I'm not a music guy. And if you wanted to get questions about his Twitter or X correct, then you should have got the number of followers correct. That was something intentional that you knew what you were doing.
So I got
If you
the
know
size of
everything
the
Exactly.
else
Is
he's
that
tweeting-
what you say?
Well, if you know everything else that he's tweeting, you should have got that right as well.
Oh, don't be so pathetic, Sneako. Honestly, what you're trying
That is so rude, man. This guy,
is you're trying to
Piers Morgan, is like the type of guy who's never been punched in his face before. Trust me, this is how somebody acts when they have never been in a real fight.
get good content which will promote you, Sneako. And I'm just curious how you,
You're doing the exact same thing, man.
Sneako, deal with the fact that you are so openly associating yourself
You asked
now
that question a
with
few
somebody
times,
who
and I
seems
mean, I
to
can ask you the
worship
same thing.
Adolf Hitler and is pro the Nazis. Do you feel comfortable?
This is what Nazis do. They just talk over you and basically just purport their own freaking views and thoughts on you, and they are just.
about that?
He is such a
You
hypocrite.
worship God. There's a.
No.
We do worship God, alhamdulillah for
He
that.
It's
worships
pathetic
Adolf
that I'm
Hitler.
here promoting this. We could talk about how
He
pathetic it
worships
is that
Adolf Hitler.
you were essentially working for Israel up until a couple months ago and
Really?
promoting
When was I
things
working for
like
Israel?
genocide and not pushing back.
When was I working for Israel?
If it's pathetic to make films behind the scenes of one of the greatest living
That is. Let's not just let this, guys. This is midnight. I have work tomorrow.
a couple months ago and
Really?
promoting-
Yeah. Wait. What did he
you were
say?
essentially working
So he's saying you worship Adolf Hitler, and he's slapping him back. He's basically just came with a counterattack.
up until until
You were essentially working for Israel, the genocide, up until a few months ago.
Really? When was I working?
This is what he does. He's basically on the safe side until the view is clear and there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You can then crawl out of his little hiding place and then claim, "Hey, I was just saying what I was thinking was the correct thing." But this guy's being paid by his overlords, who are them boys, so he has to speak a certain way, and he is very. Imagine this guy being your father, having this guy as a father figure, a hypocrite as a father figure. Has to be a shame, man.
Like genocide and not pushing back.
When was I working for Israel?
If it's pathetic to make films behind the scenes of one of the greatest living artists, probably the greatest living artist.
Well, he certainly was.
To point the finger.
Hey, yo, free Palestine, free Palestine. Shout out, man, our brothers and sisters. It is absolutely horrendous, and inshallah, we will have a free Palestine.
He was a great artist. Unfortunately, he's become a rampant anti-Semite who adores.
What is this guy is literally supported Israel, doing the whole genocide thing, having his eyes blinded, and literally just supporting a freaking genocide. So Piers Morgan, you have no freaking base to stand on.
Was Adolf Hitler.
Not like the bass in my voice.
Embraces Nazism, uses swastikas.
Don't you do the same? You basically support Netanyahu.
I'm pretty sure he says he loves everyone.
To sell his
I'm not
merchandise,
gonna speak
and
for
has a
him,
new
but
record out called Heil Hitler. So forgive
And
me if I don't currently
the
see
song is
him
not. I mean,
as one of the
everything you're
world's
saying
great
in this
artists.
didn't this guy support a freaking military who killed babies?
question is incorrect.
Yeah, but I don't see
Everything
him.
you're saying in this question is incorrect.
Sorry?
The song isn't out. The song isn't out for one, and two, he says he loves everyone. He says he loves Jews. He says he loves Hitler. He says he loves everybody. But
Really? So when he says, let me ask you, given you're the one sitting there, he said Jews were better as slaves. You have to put your Jews in their place and make them into your.
Dude, this is too much. Kanye West, you have to relax sometimes. Sometimes you have to relax. And what will Kanye West's response be? Don't tell me what to do. I'm not a gay fish. You can't tell me what to do. And I'll be like, Kanye West, you don't get it. We get it. We get it. Your whole freedom shtick. But I mean, I'm so tired right now.
Your slaves. You then said make your Jews work for you, but watch them as close as you can. Whip the Jews. You comfortable with that?
That is just too much. Why would you even say that? And guys, by the way, racism and nationalism is the most stupidest thing that we can believe in or have as our thought mindset. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. This whole earth is for everybody. Everything is for everybody, and be competent enough and have skills that you can acquire so we can collaborate with each other. Take something from you, you take something from us. We do trades and stuff like that. We have a more expansive trade market. Isn't that just a lot better? Why would you even like put up these borders and have controls, and you can visit this place unless you pay me this much? And they are all corrupt. They are all corrupt. We should no longer have all these borders. There should no longer be countries, just places or community. Even communities, man. It is such an interesting topic to talk about, but that will be for another video, another day. Sneako is still standing strong, and he's protecting his private parts.
Sneako?
I think it's. I find it funny. That's not something that I would do personally. I don't whip
You think it's
anybody.
funny, do you? Whipping Jews?
Slavery.
Shut up, man.
Using Jews as slaves? You think that's
I think
funny?
the context of that is funny. Yeah.
What's the humour?
I'm
missing the humour. What's the humour?
It's. I mean, do you want me to break down a joke for you?
Do you want me to break down? Good.
You think it's a joke
deflecting.
about whipping Jews?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a joke because I've been here for a couple weeks and he hasn't whipped any Jews.
Really? So because he hasn't actually whipped any yet, that's a joke.
He really has.
Yeah.
Really has. But Piers, before I leave, I don't want to speak on his behalf. If you're agreeing
Well, what
that
choice
he's
do we
the
have? You
greatest
set
living
this
artist
thing.
right now,
You set this farce up. He's dicked us around. You're the one left. So you're going to have to be accountable for him. Unless you want to walk away too.
Well, accountable? What do you want to hold me accountable?
If you don't want to answer questions either, you are free to stand up.
Accountable? Imagine being this high on your high horse. Man, sit down. He is already sitting down.
Well, you can ask questions. If you have questions for me, then I'll feel free to answer those.
My question for you. Why is your mate Ye?
Is this whole thing going to be interrupting, or is this whole thing just going to be interrupting? Or do you want me to speak at all?
You're sounding like Andrew Tate light, like he's annoying younger brother we never knew about. Okay? Doesn't work with me. Okay? You set this thing up.
Oh my days.
It's obviously some kind of elaborate prank.
Okay, your team asked me to do this. If you want to be Netanyahu light on TV.
Damn, alright.
If you want to be Dave Portnoy.
Why would you even do this to a comedian? Why would you do this to a comedian? He is going to clap back at you. He just called you Netanyahu light.
It's fine.
Then sure. If you want to do ad hominem attacks, then why invite someone on your show? I set this up because your team asked me to do it. I did everything that I could. If I knew that this would, I'm not here wasting your time. You're angry at me for setting up an interview that
he's getting a lot more content out of Sneako, so he is happy.
You wanted. If you have questions for me, I'm happy to answer those.
Here's
if you
my
want
question.
To keep doing insults, there's no point in me being here.
Why did Jay stand up like a sniveling little coward and walk away before I could ask him difficult questions?
For the third time, Piers, I don't know if you have a hearing problem, but I'm not going to.
He's not going to answer on his behalf, man. This guy has hearing problems.
Questions on another man's behalf. But
really, even though you set up the interview with him.
Another time, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, tell him from me he's a sniveling little coward, and he's an anti-Semite and a Hitler worshipper. That's what I would have asked him if he'd had the balls to sit there and take the questions. And there you are, proudly associating yourself with him. Good luck to you, Sneako.
Well, is that it? Is that it? What did we get out of this, other than just content that we could watch? And that's it. It's funny. It's entertaining. I just wish it were a little bit. The blame is actually on Piers Morgan. He knew exactly who he was interviewing, and if he wanted a real ass interview, he knew what to say and what not to say. But he definitely riled. He riled Kanye West up on purpose, and the blame is to put on this guy. He's gonna get a few views, but yeah, and a few clicks, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment down below. See you on the next.